politics aside, for most of you that really know me, that's one of my teachers back there. Thank you, Mr. Tenorio. I've actually been an advocate for many years, and thank you for saying a lot of things. Congressman Aldon, I urge you to spend some time with him because we have a lot of history, The TAG group is one of them, and they're the leaders of the TAG group, and that's the Hafa Action Group. And there's a lot of issues there with environmental toxins, and that is one of the reasons why I decided to run, because Candice actually knows this. I've spent time with her. Actually, I have to remind her that one of the things I asked her is to look into the PFAS and PFAS, because I need those information. And for you guys that don't know, actually I wasn't going to talk, but we got introduced. My husband Richard is a cancer survivor in the past 20 years, 4 times of cancer. And if you notice my color of my board, and a self-finance, I only have 4 boards here in the CNMI. I don't have one in Tinin, and I don't have one in Rhoda, because I'm self-financed. I'm not asking any fundraiser or anyone to contribute, because we are all in dire need of everything, but especially health. And if you notice, the color is green, and the color, that's for the plants. And the blue is for the water, and that's the ocean and our groundwater. I'm going to tell you guys, the specialists, there's many specialists, had to beg him to do a DNA study because they are confused. In 15 years, all this cancer keeps coming back. And they asked him for the first time, his primary care asked him, Richard, where did you grow up? Please, can we do his oncologist? And he has a lot of oncologists, medical oncologists, radiation oncologists, regular oncologists, urology, you name it. So that guy went through DNA, and guess what came out? Because they said it's important, because if it's in your genes, then he has to tell his siblings and his children. But it came back and it says, no, it's not. It's environment. So, Candice, you know me for many years, and I've been an advocate for many years. And environment is one of my top priorities, other than workforce and the small businesses. And that's why my sign in itself says that, because that's my priority. And I will make sure that we understand what PFAS and PFAS. These are environmental toxins, but that's just not it. There's also arsenic poisoning, that's left behind from the war, and from colonial occupation from the Japanese side. So I'll just end with that. Again, thank you very much for hosting this. It's important for me when they talk about CUC. I'm always here not only for the water, but also for the power, because for many years, and Congressman, thank you. Please look back on the exclusive, exclusive power purchase agreement between CUC and ChemSource, and why did the government exempted them when they were going to provide 35% of the power by 2012. 35% should have been renewable energy. Why did the government exempt them? You guys need to answer the public. Number 2, why didn't the government allow the businesses and the private companies to actually have solar powers and upgrade their net metering? Because that's the sin, I said this in the forums. We have sunlight 12 hours a day. Friction or fusion every 8 minutes. I'm not a scientist, they teach me this. So I'm asking, please, help me, help us, all of us. Because every time I go and come back for the past 19 years for my husband's treatment, and that's why in my platform I say I want to build a hospital. That's the reason why. Because we have to leave, and it's very expensive for us. I'm already bankrupt because the government refused to send my husband to medical referral. And Congressman, I want to recognize him. When we were in Hawaii, he paid 3 days of my room at Pagoda. You know why? You know why? Because the health care, while my husband was in the midst of cancer treatment, his fourth cancer, they decided to ask me to pay $157 a day so my husband can get a treatment. And I couldn't afford it anymore because I have to pay that, and my husband, the next treatment is in 30 days. So they didn't make me plan for this. The only money I got, because when I get back, I have to repair my house, that the typhoon broke while I was in Hawaii. YouTube, all this. You know what? I'm not here for you guys to. But see, the reason why, that's why I'm running. Because I walk not only life issue, I walk corruption in government and in private. I see it, and that's why I'm asking all these government people that are saying corruption, come and talk to me. I'll tell you what corruption is in the government, in the private. So enough with that. Please, I know John is here. Please consider me. I'm number 2 on the ballot, and I got issues, and my issues are your issues. And I promise you, we gotta take care of this once and for all. Enough is enough.